day. How do you start your day?
I have my 5 non-negotiables. First thing in the morning, I like to count my blessings, so gratitude. And the next thing I do is meditate, having a stillness and a moment to myself to set the intention for the day. And then the third thing is to drink or do something good for your body, whether that's tea, green juice, or like a smoothie. It's kind of like a self-love, self-care thing. And then the next thing is to journal. I like to write things down, affirmations. I write what I want to affirm in present tense. And that's very powerful. And then the fifth thing is to do something active, exercise. I guess I actually hit all of them. So
there you go.
Cleaning as exercise. I definitely was running around the apartment and I was cleaning the floors and all of that, because I'm a big believer that your environment definitely is a reflection of your reality. So if I don't have a clean apartment, I can't focus, I can't think clearly. So yeah.
Oh, I love that last point. I'm the exact same way. I notice my desk is messy, my kitchen, it just seems like I am not in flow. I'm not in sync with everything. So I love hearing that. And then, man, the 5 things you start your day with are awesome. It's funny, the reoccurring theme we hear across a lot of our guests is the journaling, the meditation. So has this been a recent thing for you, or have you been doing that for a while?
So I grew up with a very spiritual mother. She was always into meditation. So I was exposed to meditation at a very early age. At the age of, 7, I was brought to like these sanctuaries and we would meditate, but I didn't really fully understand what it actually meant. I mean, I would basically fall asleep, to be honest, like when I went. But what I did observe is that these people were looking for a sense of awareness, and they were so calm and with ease, and there was no tension or anxiety. And that at an early age, I realized, wow, this is different. Something's different here. The energy here is a lot more calm. People are not reactive. So I definitely knew the power of it, but I definitely drifted away from it when I got into middle school, high school, and then came back to it after I had my whole transformation.
Okay, awesome. And you mentioned the transformation. I mean, here you are, an uber successful TV chef, wellness entrepreneur. I mean, you must have been healthy and active your entire life. Is that not the story here?
No. It's fun. Like, I always call myself an accidental chef. People ask me, how did you get started in food? Honestly, food almost killed me, but then it saved my life at the same time. So food, I numb myself with food. I used to eat McDonald's every single day. I weighed 260 pounds, which is like 100 pounds heavier than I am now. At the age of 15, just rock bottom, pre-diabetic, no energy, complete opposite of who I am today, filled with anxiety, just couch potato. I never got off the couch, watched so much television. Nowadays, I don't even have time to watch television because I'm very aware of what I put into my mind. I transformed my life through food. I realized, wow, I was eating only processed foods at the time. Now let's swap out the processed foods and let me get into the kitchen and actually start creating my dishes. So that's how I got into the kitchen, to really heal my body, because I was sick and tired of feeling sick and tired.
I mean, it's funny hearing your story. I actually have a similar story. When I was in the 4th grade, 140 pounds, huge, and I was just tired of feeling that way, lethargic, decided to lose a bunch of weight as well. And so it's just funny seeing you today, seeing how much energy you have, how active you are, your lifestyle. It's interesting hearing that backstory. And then I saw that Instagram post of you the other day where you put up that younger photo of yourself. I'll have to share that with my listeners because that's a pretty impactful photo. So you mentioned that got you into the kitchen. So what were you cooking up at that time? Was there any influences you had at that time as well? Anyone who helped show you things in the kitchen?
Well, I definitely told you I watched a lot of TV, and one of the shows that I watched a lot of was Food Network's Emerald. Emerald had that live show where he had the live audience, where he was cooking up things and people can actually taste in real time. He definitely was a big inspiration to me. I know he doesn't cook the healthiest, but what he really kind of instilled in me at an early age is that food is fun and it shouldn't be intimidating. It should be an experience. And that's what I took away from that show. I was like, wow, if he can do it and he whips it up so fast, I was like, you know what, I can do it. So I started researching different ways to create different recipes that I love, but with healthier ingredients. And that was kind of like a creative challenge for myself. I didn't want to deprive myself. I don't believe in diets. I wanted to create a lifestyle change for myself. So I just started swapping out, the most delicious favorite foods that I loved and created healthier swaps.
So you mentioned that lifestyle change. At such a young age, only being 15, what made you finally take that leap to lose the weight and change your lifestyle?
Well, I was diagnosed as being pre-diabetic because I came from my family who has a long history of diabetes and cancer and all these different ailments that we all kind of know someone who's going through. And at the age of 15, being diagnosed, my doctor said, if you don't change your lifestyle, you're going to die at an early age. I was waking up in the middle of the night, just like reaching to breathe and like panicking because I couldn't breathe. I had asthma and heart problems. And I just realized, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Like, my friends are outside playing while I am lethargic, filled with anxiety. I was going into high school, and you guys all know, like, high school is filled with different social, dynamics and lots of bullying in school. I just didn't want to get bullied anymore. I didn't want to get picked on. I was like, you know what? This is my opportunity to change my life, reclaim my health. I knew I had something to offer the world, but I couldn't do that unless I had a healthy body and a mind. So I realized, let me invest back into myself.
Just seems like at that point in your life, you can go two ways. You can keep going down this bad journey, or what you did is you completely changed everything around and attacked a healthier lifestyle. We just had Amy Morin on, who wrote 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. And for someone to lose 100 pounds, you have to be incredibly mentally tough. Where do you think that mental toughness came from for you?
That mental toughness, I love that you brought that up, Sean, is living for something that's bigger than yourself. And I realized that all successful people that I know, who I've interviewed as well, is that they have a deeper connection to their work, to their mission. And at that point, yes, I had a little bit of success losing maybe 15, 20 pounds, but I realized that to attach your transformation with just vanity reasons, such as getting a six-pack or fitting into that pair of jeans, is not going to get you up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to the gym. It's not going to help you stay committed when you are tempted or to fall off the wagon and just not get back up. So what really helped me have the major transformation aha moment was to realize, wow, for me to transform my life is to show the world that they can do it too. I wanted to help other people. I always knew I wanted to be of service. And I realized that when I changed my lifestyle, a lot of people looked to me for inspiration. And I wanted to just show them that, yes, you too can change your life and you don't have to suffer any longer.